What's going on, everybody? I'm Honest, and this is the Honest Experience. Well, today we got some groundbreaking news. Uh, the powers to be, aka my wife, has decided that the original location where we were going to set all this up and shoot, it didn't seem like it was going to work at first, but we found a way, and so we decided that we're going to move there. That's where I wanted to shoot in the first place, and I think it will be a lot more convenient and more comfortable for me. And I think that will come out even through the camera for you guys. So to make things a little bit more complicated, uh, you might have noticed that things look a little different. That's because we're in another studio, so to speak, shooting while we get the original area ready. And then I believe after that, we will be settled and no more changes for a while. But as I've always said, you're going to see me grow. Um, and I want you guys a part of that, of course. But um, I think that this change is going to help a lot. And so in the next few weeks, we'll be seeing some changes, hopefully for the better. So I thank you for your patience, and on with today's topic, which kind of goes with my last video. And I thought my last video was important. We're having meetings over it. They're just watching it on TV, watching people cry for theater, just to have a dramatic effect, I guess. I mean, I don't know, but it's all one sided. It's slanted. If you haven't checked that video out, you can go check it out. But I believe that January 6th video, where the Democrats' greatest scheme, and this video is almost as equally important as that video. So that's why I want to put these two back to back, and um, we'll just go from there. Today, I want to talk about why conservatives and I are not over Trump. I believe that what we hear about people saying we're moving on from Trump is more from the liberals and the liberal trolls. I mean, from CPAC and everything, from the polls that we've been seeing, I mean, we pretty much know that's we're not over him. But for the conservatives, if you call yourself that, the Republicans, and for the liberal trolls, this video is for you and why I personally am not going to get over Trump. Explain to me why a man that has expanded the party got 75 million votes. That's the first time. Yes, you'll hear President Trump say it over and over again. First time a president has ever gotten that many votes. He has expanded the party with African Americans. He has expanded the party with Latinos. We like to just call them Americans, but for you liberals, I guess we'll break it down for you. Explain to me why I would need to be getting over him. I could sit here and talk about all the great things he has done for these great United States of America. I could sit here and talk about how he has changed the game, and that's for a different time, maybe a different video. You have lots of people that are telling you that. He's telling you that. But I'm not over Trump because he won. He won. You cheated. Not you personally, but the party, the Liberal Party, cheated and Trump won. Until you can prove otherwise, why would I get over that? Why would I get over my leader who won, who, for the first time, I'll say deservingly, should be at the White House? The first person that is deservingly of the White House is President Donald J. Trump. Why would I get over that? It just astounds me that for the conservatives that do think, okay, we just need to move on. He's this, he's that. I seen one that claimed on social media that they claim that they're conservative and pro Trump, but that they want to get past Trump because of all his negativity that comes with him, the social media, the things that he pops off, a whole laundry of lists. Well, that's why you voted for him, and that's why you supported him. You had 4 years to say otherwise, and now you want to be over that and use those as a reason when Trump not only did not lose, he did not lose on those merits because he gained way more votes than not only he did in 2016, but way more votes than any other president. If we lived in an alternate universe where Joe Biden really won, President Trump still did something that no other president has ever done before him. Now, you could give props to Joe if he legally won. I don't think that happened, but that's a different thing. Still, it would say that Trump is the leader of the party. He's a driving force. Also, I want to add that when I look at Trump, and I know many people, and this is why you'll hear that they'll say liberals or Democrats that had jumped ship to the Republican Party, and you'll hear more of them talk about Trump. Trump is more than the Republican Party. The Republican Party, up until Trump, I was starting to have a bad taste in my mouth. And even though I wanted Ted Cruz at first, when Trump talked about some of this stuff when he was in the primaries, I thought, yeah, I agree with him. I would often say that I was a conservative, and when people would say that you're a Republican, I would say no, even though technically on paper I'm a Republican. I never got around to changing it, but I would disagree with that, and I would talk about my conservative values, and I would line up with that, and it wasn't this mainstream Romney BS, this mainstream Republicans where we bow down to certain things, where we don't uphold to our beliefs. But Trump to me is more than that. I want to use my words wisely because people are going to twist it. And I don't think Trump is the all to end all or God or anything. But I do believe he started a movement. And whether God called him to a movement or which I personally believe, but if I'm wrong, he so far has started a movement that I will keep saying that I want to be a part of. But it's bigger than a party. It's a country. He is first and foremost talks about the country, United States of America. He doesn't come right out and talk about being Republican. Not until it's really when it's it's time for the political debates and we got to go to war with the left side or whatever. That's when he plays those that card. But he is American first, and he has said that. And I am too. I'm not red. I'm not blue. I'm red, white, and blue. Yes, on paper, I'm a Republican, but I am a Christian conservative, and I line up with 90% or more of what Trump not only says that he believes in, but what he has done thus far. So, a leader that says things that I can't say, a leader that backs it up, a leader that wins, a leader that was cheated, a leader that does not back down, does not back down when we need in our party, especially if you have been a Republican before Trump. How can you sit there and not be a Trump when you would sit there time and time again, watch Republicans fail? And I would watch and hear it all the time on Fox News or on the social medias or meeting people out in public that they failed us again. They let us down again. They're such cowards. And now you got somebody that I ain't moving just because you wanna push me, you wanna bully me, you wanna call me all these names. I'm pushing back. And you wanna finally get over him? That's your problem. I'm not getting over it. I do not agree with everything he has said or done as president or before. He has grown a lot since before. Since before he's running, he is not only older and wiser, but in the things that he has matured into political view, he has grown. When people are growing, we want to help them grow. Help me grow in my channel. Hey, hey, hey. We don't cut them down. We may talk about or say, hey, let's work on this. Let's do that. Like I tell you to comment down below. This segment's working for itself. Hopefully. At least I think so. Anyway, but we don't cut it down. And here we go. We got a guy that believes what we believe in. He's not backing down. He won. He is a winner. He stands up for what we believe in. The most transparent person that has ever been in the political arena I have ever seen in my 37 years, but I will admit that, like I have talked about before, it was pre-2012-ish area that I started in my finding myself in this political arena, or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. Why would I want to get over that? And why would you want to get over that? Why would you want to belly up and say, okay, it's time to move on? Yes, I agree. Ron DeSantis, I have a problem with his last name, close to my wife's last name. I think he's great. I think he is next in line, but not until Trump finishes what he started and what he's deserving to do. And you want to trade all that in because, and this is for the few Republicans that think this, because he says some bad things. Well, there's a lot worse going on than saying some bad things. There's a lot worse things going on than saying there's S-hole places, S-hole countries, or all the stuff he said in the past before he was even in the political world, or things that he got caught up embarrassed in saying, why he was figuring out this through the primaries. Let it go. You're supposed to be Christian. You're supposed to forgive. Let it go. Look what he's doing, and pray and help to help him grow. And for those that genuinely think that he has nothing to do with Republican or Christian values, I beg you to look back past your feelings, past your feelings, past your emotions, past what CNN has been telling you. Just look, read what he has done for Christians. Read what he has done for the American people. Read what he has done. He even had to break it down, and he's done things for Black Americans, Latino Americans. He wants to help Americans because he's smart. If he helps America, he helps the American people. It helps him. It helps everybody. Everybody's not only happier, but even if you look from it from a selfish side, it helps him in the business world. You got money, you go to him. Either way, he has lost. Speaking of that, he has lost so much money, and he did the first time around a lot of it with his own money. He left the industry he was making his billions in. It doesn't matter how you think he got there or how he's got the money. He left that behind, and way nicer places to stay, homes. There we go. Brain fart. He had beautiful homes. He left it for the White House, left the money that was coming in, and didn't take a salary. He is, and you can fact check me, but I believe he is the only president, or at least the only president in the last several presidents, that has lost net worth. So again, why would I want to get over a man who gives up being paid, who gives up a lot? I want to say everything, but that's extreme. But a lot of things to serve America. There's only a few that I can think of, and those few usually get bashed. Those are the people that are our military, our police officers. It's kind of starting to ring a bell when not only do they hate America, but they literally will bash. And look what they're doing to the military. They're wanting to wokeify it. I am not giving over Trump because one, he won, because everything I have said, he is deserving. But I am not going to give up on Trump because I am not going to roll over. I wanted Trump for a second term. I voted for Trump for a second term. They erased my vote. Could have made a 15-second video saying that. But, want to give you guys some content. But seriousness, we have got to stick together, and we cannot let this liberal trash bully us from speaking our minds and our voices and taking away somebody that was fighting for us, because Governor Ron DeSantis, he would be next. He is already next. It's going to be I on Facebook, on all sorts of social media. I know I have been blocked and suspended way before all this, way before even Trump. But anytime I put up an article that second guessed November 2020 and or January 6th, bloop, they took it down, warned me, or suspended me. So that's going to keep happening unless if we continue to fight, we continue to stand up. But when I say fight, I don't mean fight like BLM or Antifa and start ripping crap up and destroying things. We're better than that. We're grown. We're grown people. And we're going to continue to be grown. But we can tell you our mind. We can continue to do things where we put our foot down. We take no more. I mean, it starts with no more voting cowards in, voting the cowards out. And I know a lot of people at home that watch this or come across these type of videos. I know you're like me. We are not no cowards. So let's not be moved unless if God tells us to move. I hope you enjoyed this video. Yes, especially when I'm not a very good editor. I have to do a lot of these in one take. So my slip ups, and when I'm trying to think and I say I have to pause or maybe misspeak, especially when I'm live and I'm in the moment, you might get a little bit of, oh crap moment, But I hope you bear with me. So this is all raw live video, and I hope that you bear with me during all the different changes and everything. But I do appreciate you for watching. I ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell me what I'm doing good. Tell me what I'm doing bad. Be a part of my community. We're a big community. Let's be one United States of America community. Let's jump on the Trump train. Let's jump on the American train. God bless.